Alright guys, welcome back to Jump King. Um, now I'm hitting unexplored territory, so this will be new for me. Oh, I can actually walk on these. Oh, I could always walk, I'm dumb. It's just that I'm so used to the snow area that I'm used to not being able to walk. Oh man, okay. It's a bit difficult. Luckily you can't actually fall there. Oh, okay. So if you jump right as you come to the area, jump straight up, and it pretty much stops your momentum. But you still slide quite a lot, so it's kind of difficult. So you kind of gotta jump like right away. It looks like I do like your company, the guy's saying. So continue with what you were doing. I don't mind. Alright, thank you very much. Looks like the best strategy is to jump off the wall, and then you can kind of just do whatever you want there. Since you don't slide very much. Oh, yeah, that's going to be difficult though, to stop your momentum in time. You kind of just gotta jump right away. Wait, can we just jump straight onto it here? Not quite. Maybe. Alright, well, I'm trying to entertain you. Yeah, I don't know, maybe if you, there's not really a better way to stop your momentum than to just walk the other way, I suppose. So that's something I'll just have to get used to. Jumping in place isn't really very good. Attention all staff. When the birds are sounding, stop what you are doing and begin evacuation. Follow instructions received at the meeting point. Okay, interesting. I mean, I still don't know what the birds actually do for me. Oh. New rule. In order to appropriately punish prisoners, we have to introduce a time limit to the outdoor visit. Cells are continuously occupied as of now. The new limit is set to 1 week. You can complain to management if you have any issues with this decision. Alright. It looks like I collected another white thing there. I guess those are collectibles. I mean, all the secret areas are pretty easy to see, so hopefully I won't actually miss any while I'm playing through. Because if I did, that'd kind of suck. Attention. Desks and personal belongings are expected to be moved out by Friday. Any items left behind will get thrown out. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is, like some kind of research center, perhaps. But something malfunctioned. So they're forced to leave. Incident report. After we came back from the evacuation, prisoner 205 appeared to be in terror. We may put him in one of the 500 cells to shake him up a bit. As usual, chances for recovery are low. Yeah, like I thought, they're experimenting on humans, probably. Would be my guess. The way this is set up, it's almost like you're intended to find it, because you kind of got to jump up here to get the crow. Or can I not get the crow? I guess not. Unless I'm missing something. Alright. So I think I'm supposed to bounce off the wall here. But bounce off that rim and then come up. Alright. Seems like these small ledges would be pretty hard to stand on. You know, sorry, but sorry that my enthusiasm isn't as high as when I first recorded, because you know, I'm a bit tired of talking at this point. But I'll still get out 2 videos a day for you guys. I mean, don't worry, I'm not torturing myself or anything. It's just that, you know, I won't be able to be as enthusiastic. I still like making episodes and like playing the game. Alright, let me just scout out this area before I actually go through with anything. So you want to go on this left rim, and then you want to jump over to the right, it would seem. You know, I'm worried that because I chose this path, I won't be able to experience, you know, everything else in the other path. However, I did see an opening in the ceiling of the first room before we entered this one, so I think after you're done with this, it lets you fall all the way back down. So it looks like it's just kind of a side thing, and you don't really have to choose a path, which is nice. Ah. It's so hard to get up these, and then the jump itself is hard. This guy's pretty much like, oh, you're so ignorant, and I enjoy it because it makes me laugh or something. Okay. Wait, is that a secret thing up here? No. I don't know why that's like that. It's kind of strange. Oh. Tell me when you make a serious attempt. Alright, I'm making a serious attempt now. Okay. Instant karma. Instant karma. Oh. Should probably go the other way, but you know. I mean, I will. Yeah. Not much to say there. You know, it always sucks when you know, you're excited about a new area and then you just fall down and then have to do an old area again. Oh my bad, I should have stopped my momentum there. For some reason I thought that gap wasn't wide enough for me to fall through, but I fell through it before, so I don't know why I thought that. I'm just wishfully thinking, I guess. Alright, we are back. Oh. Well, your sentence was cut short there. It was probably just like Oh, I delight in your pain because I am also in pain. And I want everyone to be exactly like me because if I'm suffering and other people aren't suffering, then that means I'm doing something wrong. Which means that I've just wasted my time. So it's better to think, or better to wish other people are just as bad as you, or just as miserable. You know, it relates to what people are like in real life as well. You know, when people try something and don't succeed, then they're gonna want other people to not succeed because they don't want people to be better than them. Since I guess, you know, I mean, it's like an evolutionary thing, you know. Um, we're designed to want to be just as good as everyone else because then it motivates you to get better because you know if somebody does something it means it's possible for humans to do it, which means that in order to better oneself the body wants you to be just as good as that person. And if we aren't just as good as that person, then we feel pain in order to motivate us to work to be as good as that person. Not really sure what I'm doing here, because I tried to get up there, but then I just keep getting blocked by the crow thing. I don't know if it's actually possible though. Probably is. Otherwise, it wouldn't. This ledge thing wouldn't be there. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, and you don't even need to go on the ledge, and you just jump from like this left side here. Okay, that was it. Yeah. Since the one at the beginning was purely cosmetic, I thought that that one might be as well. Alright, there we go. As long as I get the crow, I'm okay with falling down here, because it means I won't have to do it again. You've been sitting in that cage there for a while, but I can't leave now. Not while you are still around to amuse me. Ha 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 ha. Oh. I'm just reading it. I'm just gonna read all the dialogue for you guys because I know sometimes when I'm watching videos I don't really want to think in order to read anything, so I just want to watch the video and nothing else. So having it read to me would be very beneficial to me. Oh, I don't really know what I'm looking at here. Can I go to the left side? I think that's a wall. It's just kind of strange texture. Okay. I should have stopped myself there, but, you know, it's not really that long of a fall just yet. the last guy that was here was done by now. Was he fast, or are you just slow? Probably the latter. I mean, you think I would jump all the way up here just to give up now? Then what would I even have wasted my time for, you know? I don't know why you expect me to give up, probably because other had before. I mean, this area above isn't even, like, the hardest that I've encountered thus far, I don't think. I mean, probably just because I have more experience with the game now, so its jumps are easier. Oh. Yikes. Okay. So from now on, I am going to be doing one zone per episode. Oh. People usually don't stay for long. But it seems like you are enjoying yourself. Well, yeah, I mean, if I didn't enjoy playing the game, I wouldn't be playing it. And if I didn't want the babe, then I wouldn't even waste my time starting, so of course I'm gonna continue onward here. This jump's pretty difficult. I mean, there's not very wide margin for error. Excuse me? That's the sound of you falling. We'll never get enough of this. Well, I'm sorry that your life is so miserable that you enjoy seeing other people fail. But you're not gonna make me feel bad about putting in the effort to succeed when you aren't even doing anything yourself. Oh. Okay. We are making... Okay, the music changed there and kind of scared me. Oh. Yo, why'd the music stop? Ah. You know, sometimes in life you may fall a very long way, but if you don't keep going, then you're never gonna taste how it felt to be at the top once again. Yeah, I may go back to the jumping strategy there because I think it allows you to bounce off the wall, and then you just go back in a manageable position on the platform. So yeah, that's a much better strategy. That's good to keep in mind as well for things in this area. But obviously it doesn't work unless something's against the wall and you can fall through a small gap. Your insults are falling on deaf ears. Sorry. Because I would not be doing something if I was not able to take people not appreciating what I'm doing. All right. Okay. Well. I'm chewing spearmint gum, by the way, if you hear chewing sounds in the mic. Hope it's not too loud, though. Oh. Ah, alright. That jump is pretty hard. Since, you know, I mean, it's usually, it's a hard jump to make even if it isn't ice. You know, with these ice platforms, it's pretty much like a normal platform, except it's just, the width is just decreased by a lot. Since you need a decent amount of space in order to slow down. Okay, he's just repeating what he said first this time. So I guess he went through all his dialogues or whatever. Oh. Ah. Okay. That was almost scary. I gotta get to a pretty good position before I can actually go for the jump here. Oh, okay, I thought I went too far. I was a bit scared there. I'm gonna get here to adjust my position before I move to the right. Oh. You thought you're gonna adjust your position, but then you ended up falling down. We should be raring to go here. Oh god, I got a lag spike. And I couldn't jump in time. Not sure why I would lag. It's pretty annoying. Should have been an easy jump there, but you know, game had other plans, as it would appear. I mean, I do have a good PC. It's just I'm not sure, like background process or whatever messed it up. Okay, there we go. We are back. Please entertain me. Okay, well, sorry to say, but people aren't just objects for your entertainment. You know, people have dreams and aspirations, and thoughts and feelings, just like you do. Oh dang, that should have been an easy jump. I rushed it a bit. A good thing we're getting that one pretty consistently though. Okay. We are back. I don't really see, I mean, I don't think I have, like, unless I mess up super bad, I can fail. Alright, so we want to be bouncing off the wall. Want to bounce off the wall again here. And short jump. Oh. This reminds me of the area in the sewers. Where you had to jump across those, it reminds me of that area in the sewers where you gotta jump across those cages, except it's on steroids. Oh. I mean, I guess this is the hardest area I've encountered. So I guess his comments are fine about giving up or whatever, but not to say that his morals are sound, but there's sound in reasoning, but not in truth. Okay, pretty good jumps there, I'd say. Alright, we are back in business here. 7 out of 10, well, that's a pretty good score. Well, thank you. You know, I put a lot of effort into how my falls sound to I don't know, like 2'5" height people with large noses, because I really care what those people think about me. But who knows, I could have a large nose under this mask. Probably would have had to maybe fold it in on itself though in order to fit. Ah. Ha ha ha. He he. Watching you fall over and over never gets old. Okay. Well. It is time to get back up to where we were. You know how, no matter how long these episodes are, I am going to do one zone per episode. Because I feel like you should have a sense of conclusion to every episode of whatever you are doing. Alright, well, I didn't slowly die inside at the sight of that or anything, don't worry. We are back in business, ladies and gentlemen. I thought you wanted me to give up. Now you're telling me that you don't want me to? Oh. Alright, we made it again somehow. Miraculously. Okay, we are safe at the moment until we get up to that top area. Or, well, not safe, actually, we got that. We have to do that one jump before we get up to back to where we were. This jump here. Yeah, and we messed it up. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I mean, even if these episodes are like 2 hours long, I'm still going to upload them because, like I said, I mean, you should have a sense of conclusion to every part of a YouTube series, gaming YouTube series, anyway. Oh, you know, because it's satisfying. Sorry, I had a cough there. You know, it's satisfying to watch somebody make a big accomplishment in a game, and if you can end off on that, then that leaves a positive opinion in the viewers' minds. Not that I'm a master of, you know, story writing or whatever, but, you know, for me, personally, that's what I would want to end off on. Okay. And, you know, if I'm not gonna make a video that I don't enjoy myself, because, you know, I want to have fun with what I'm doing. And, you know, even if I don't get any views, as long as I'm doing, you know, what I like to do, that's all that really matters. I think that in life, You know, all that really matters is that you do things that make you happy. Because we're all gonna die someday, and most likely will eventually be forgotten, which means there's no point in trying to impress other people. You should just do what you want to do. And, you know, if impressing people comes along with it, then, you know, so be it. Otherwise, you know, it's fine if they don't, because you know that you're doing something that makes you happy. Oh, alright, this time I remember to actually hold right when coming down the slope. I feel like that's intentional, to kind of just get you aware of your surroundings for the future, perhaps. That jump to to this crow thing here is pretty difficult. Although not much risk, because if you fall, you just come down to this lower area, which you can easily get back up to this area again. Unless you forget to hold the right button, which I've done multiple times, but I'm not going to be doing it anymore. Alright, I should use the jump technique there. For sure. There we are. Oh, dang, that's a shame. Ah, too far of a jump there. Luckily I didn't go that far down. You know, ideally, when you fall, you want to be accelerating horizontally. Because if you don't, then you're more likely to fall a long ways down. Like you saw earlier, when I said my soul slowly died when I fell. And I watched myself slowly fall. Oh. I mean, it's obviously it's better not to fall, but if you can control how you fall, then you can definitely minimize damage. I mean, that's true for real life as well. You want to prepare yourself for any mistakes that may happen, because lessening the metaphorical fall will allow you to not be set as far back whenever you do make mistakes. I mean, obviously you don't want to make mistakes, but you should prepare for them, because, you know, humans make a plethora of mistakes. And because of that, it is wise to prepare for it. Even if there's very low to no risk or no possibility of it, it's better safe than sorry, because it's incredibly painful to make a mistake and then realize that you could have done something to prevent it. And you want to avoid yourself from making that pain. Because even though, like, you could say that the pain helps you to remember not to make the mistake, but like I said earlier, all that really matters is that, or at the end of the day, at the end of the day, is that you are happy, um, or that, and you do things that make you happy. So you want to avoid as much pain as possible, I would say, even if it means that, I mean, I'd say that being in pain about something, sure, um, it may get you thinking about it, um, whenever it's possible that you could make that mistake, but then you're probably going to make other mistakes because you're so focused on preventing that one mistake that you don't really think about others. So it's better to just prepare for the mistake in advance. I mean, I know that what I just said isn't entirely relevant to what it chained off of, but you know, since there's nothing to talk about um, based on the game, I might as well talk about something else because, you know, I don't want to just leave you guys in silence, since it's likely that you wouldn't just come here for the gameplay. Since, I mean, it's probably quite boring to watch. Just doing the same thing over and over again, unless there's commentary. Oop. Alright, well, didn't fall that far down, which is fine. Oh, I thought the jump strategy was foolproof, but apparently not. Oh, alright. I was worried I was going to hit the ceiling there, but it looks like I managed to make it through, which is nice. I guess I'm going to go right here, because I'm pretty far to the right already. I don't want to hit the ceiling if I try to go left. I mean, left's probably the way to go, since it's faster and more consistent once you get it down. Oh. Alright, well, no problem. We can get back up there shortly. And here we are. I mean, there isn't really much risk to overshooting, since you can just jump back and then try again, so I shouldn't really be undershooting too much. Alright, well, I don't like your company, so could you please go away? All you're doing is filling me with pessimism. Which is just going to cause me to stall my operations, which is just going to waste my time. So, I appreciate that you enjoy my company, but I do not enjoy yours. So, if you wouldn't mind, if you could please just go away. Okay, we barely made that one, but now we are in a easier section since there isn't as big of a reset point. Okay, well, we're going all the way back down here. Okay. You know, when you realize that you have wasted your time and have reset your progress, there's no point in feeling bad about yourself, because that's just going to distract you and you're likely to make more poor decisions in the future. It's better just to start chipping away at resolving your mistake or the wasted time. And sooner than later, everything will be resolved for you. The longer that you think about it and feel bad about it, the longer it's going to take before you can actually resolve it. I mean, I know it's not easy to do, but you know, once you do it enough times, you come to realize that you know, there's not enough time in one life to do everything, so you should use your time as most optimally as possible, so that maybe you can do everything that you want to do during your lifetime. Oh. Alright, get ready for a 2-hour video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the longer episodes, because it will most likely be a long one, because this area is quite difficult. Oh, I thought the jump strategy should be foolproof. Okay, well, at least we're not all the way back at the bottom. Always good to look at the positive sides of things, because looking at the negative side will just cause you pain, which will make it more likely for you to make mistakes or have clouded judgment. I mean, I know, like I said, I know it's not easy to do things like that, but the more that you are pessimistic, you realize that, you know, it's really not a very healthy option for you. once we get back up to the main area, I'll go ahead. I'll check how long this video is. I'm not splitting it up, regardless, but I just want to see how long it is. Alright, we are here, so let me check. Alright, we are currently at 50 minutes, 55 seconds. But you know, you guys can split up the video however you want. If you so choose. And for parted playthroughs like this, you're gonna have to watch every part of it. Or, you know, you're not gonna know what's going on. And you wouldn't have watched the first three parts if you didn't want to watch the fourth, in my opinion. So it doesn't really matter how long it is, because it's still the same content, you know, just longer time frame. Alright, I am going to not talk. I need to concentrate on this jump here. Alright, there we are. I can talk now. So here we go. We just got this pretty lenient area here. Probably just to get you used to moving on top of these bird cages. Okay, well, before we fail, and we just did. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that jump's kind of hard. Maybe you just gotta start farther back. I don't know. Oh, dang. I was gonna say, well, we got up here pretty easily. That's nice. But no, now we just fell all the way back down. Before I could even reap the benefits of my accomplishment. Okay, alright. Pretty solid jumps here. Pretty gaseous jumps, if I do say so. Oh. Alright. Not too bad of a fall. Alright, luckily we didn't fail and fall all the way down again there. Oh. Alright. We are back in business. I'm sure you could probably make a compilation of how many times I've said we're back in business. But, you know, not really any better way to say that we are back to where we were. Alright, let me concentrate. Dang. Sucks. As long as we don't fall down into the whatever it is again, or forest or whatever, then, you know, it's fine by me. Alright, cool. We got that part done. And then this part's pretty simple. Oh. Oh god. Okay, we're fine. I didn't mean to do that, which is why, you know, I don't like losing control of my character, for sure. Or I don't like accidentally, you know, pressing things I didn't mean to press. So I didn't expect my character to move in that direction. Which I guess is the same as losing control of it. As long as we hold right, we're fine there. So, you know, this part, you know, is pretty fun because you don't really have that much of a hard time getting back up to it. Except apparently I can't get past this ramp section. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna take my time on this one. I think you're supposed to bounce off the wall, maybe, to get there. Seems like a more reliable strategy. There we are. Oh god, okay. That's a shame. Let's try to get up there as quickly as possible. Speedrun. Go. Alright, slowest speed run ever existed. I think there's actually like a accomplishment in speedrunning for having the longest continuous speedrun. I think it was like 72 hours or something, longest speedrun ever. I mean, obviously, well, I mean, there's some speedruns that might take that long. If you're playing like a really long game or something. I mean, I know there's like 18-hour speedruns, but, you know, I think a 72-hour speedrun's pretty much just like how long can you stay awake. You know, I could really use those boots right about now. Although I don't even know if they exist. So I'm not really gonna try to come back to this section later, you know. I mean, maybe you're intended to actually come back to this later, but I don't think so. Because, I mean, it would just be incredibly easy if there wasn't slopes, you know. Or if you couldn't, oh dang. Alright, luckily not too bad of a reset, though. We should be back up in business. Alright, we're back in business. Okay. Alright, sorry, I gotta concentrate there. Probably should maybe concentrate on this next section as well, so I'm gonna not talk during it. But until we get there, you know, it doesn't really matter. I mean, there's times where talking can actually help um, in platforming or whatever you're trying to do, because it takes your mind off of the fact that if you fail, you're gonna have to reset. And so, because of that, it will take some of the pressure off and make it easier to actually do it. It looks like there's a reset point there. I really don't want to have to redo this part. Dang. Man, that's hard. But you know, I really like a good challenge for sure. And it wouldn't really be, you know, a challenge if you could just start at the beginning every time, because it's pretty much just a matter of time at that point. Okay, we are back up to this area. I mean, the first part's probably the most hard, like the hardest part, and the most risky part, since you can reset all the way to the bottom, or close to the bottom of the previous area. But not a bad reset. We will be back up in business shortly. We are back in business. Oh. Do you guys ever get sudden chest pains or sudden, just a random pain in your side or something? Because I get those every so often. And it's just kind of ominous because you don't know if it's actually an issue or if it's just one of your organs like resettling in or whatever it is. I say that because I just got one of those at the moment. I was about to just straight jump to the left, and then I quickly canceled, so that's why I messed that up there. Okay. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Oh, I was there. I was there. And I messed it up. All I had to do was jump to the right. Alright, but, you know, I mean, I guess it's always just a matter of time if you keep at it. But it's quicker if you can do it constantly, but it's definitely more rewarding if you reset every time for sure. Since you know it's actually, accomplishment to be proud of. Okay, so I think the one on the left actually is easier, since, there isn't a risk of running into that middle pillar or whatever you'd call it. Alright. Okay. I do get really nervous whenever I am doing a precise jump. And I feel like it makes me perform worse. But who knows? Maybe it makes me perform better. Since I'm taking the time to do it correctly. Well, I'm not really, actually. I'm kind of rushing. But, you know, I hate wasting time, so I don't really just want to, you know, sit in front of it and figure out what to do unless I don't know the technique to do it. It's just, but I do know the technique to do it. It's just that, you know, you have to refine it a bit. If you could watch me for all eternity without getting bored, then, you know, your life is pretty sad. You need some hobbies or something. You must have nothing to do besides watching me if you think that it can entertain you for all eternity. Alright, not a bad reset though. You know, it's definitely better than falling all the way down to near the beginning, for sure. Dang. Alright. Oh, alright. There we go. Okay. Ah, almost got it. Oh, should have jumped a bit higher there. Alright, we're back in business though. Very shortly after though, so pretty good. You know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, try again. It's kind of strange how people say things like that, like, they say you know what they say, but, you know, the quote is just by one person. So, you know, it's really not like a common thing. It's only common because one person came up with it. So to say that they said it, I mean, sure, they might say it, but, you know, you should really just contribute it to the person that created it. Okay, I thought I failed there. Oh no. Oh no. We were right there. We were literally right there. Oh, okay. Ah, dang, I should have definitely went for a higher charge there. As you can see, the jokes about my character pooping everywhere have pretty much been retired. I mean, it was just because, you know, I'm in a different mood today. Not really in a joking kind of mood. just want to play the game and give some insight onto what I'm doing. Oh. Alright, so we are back. Oh no, okay, luckily I didn't mess that up. I'm getting better at that part, which is good. Alright, this may or may not be our time to succeed here. Yes! Alright. We take a quick peek. Alright. Bit ominous section coming up here. But anyway, that is a new area, so thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Maybe even subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode. I'll be uploading 2 a day, so there will be 2 out tomorrow and probably 2 out every day until I manage to 100% the game, or I just can't find the time to do it, which I don't see happening since, you know, quarantine and summer and all that. So, without further ado, I'm going to end the episode. Thank you for watching.